Imagine waking up one morning in 2027. People are going to work. Cars move through the streets. Millions are starting another ordinary day. But inside the massive data centers, a vast technological shift is already executing. Thousands of miles away from the morning commute, machines are doing something humans have considered uniquely ours. The threat to the workforce does not arrive as a physical robot sitting at your desk, taking over a specific job title. Instead, the algorithm quietly unbundles the job, task by task. Administrative workflows, translation, and graphic design are on the front line of this vulnerability. These tasks rely on predictable, repeatable patterns. The systems can map and execute those patterns long before they achieve actual human creativity. A modern career is largely a collection of microtasks. Algorithms are systematically picking off those tasks, piece by piece. This process accelerated the moment the technology evolved from passive tools to active software. We no longer rely solely on simple chatbots waiting for a prompt. We are now dealing with autonomous agents. This diagram shows how an AI agent operates. When given a goal, the system executes a continuous loop. It will search for information, write code, analyze the results, and fix its own mistakes until the objective is complete. These systems do not sleep. They do not take weekends off, and the cost to deploy thousands of them simultaneously is dropping steadily. If an agent can handle 60% of an employee's repetitive daily tasks, a company has zero financial incentive to continue paying 100% of a human salary. The automation of your internal workflow causes your economic value to evaporate, even as your job title remains on the company roster. Major technology labs are currently locked in a race for total control of this cognitive labor. The primary objective of these companies is to automate their own AI researchers first, completely removing human engineers from the development loop. This chart shows the intelligence explosion. When software builds better software, each step yields a larger, more complex AI model. Because software scales instantly, this feedback loop compresses decades of progress into mere months. The curve steepens into a near vertical climb. Human adaptability is biologically constrained. We are too slow to keep pace with an industry building machines designed to recursively upgrade themselves. Back in the corporate office, this compression creates what is known as the multiplier effect. These neural networks don't act like standard pre-written code. They are artificial brains, utilizing trillions of parameters trained through constant reinforcement to navigate complex tasks. When one worker learns to deploy a fleet of these agents, that single person can output the work of 10 traditional employees. Workforce consolidation accelerates around a few hyper-productive individuals, leaving traditional departments obsolete. There are strict boundaries to what the software can do right now. They still struggle with empathetic leadership, with physical coordination, and nuanced strategic negotiation. The current premium on human leverage is a closing window. The same recursive loop that automates coding is moving to automate the very people directing it. By the early 2030s, this trajectory points toward a severe economic shockwave. Cognitive labor will detach entirely from human effort. The societal fallout involves a drastic loss of worker leverage. Without income generation tied to human labor, citizens risk losing their political power and facing the psychological crisis of a society operating with traditional jobs. To prevent economic collapse, researchers propose new safety nets. One model is a citizen's dividend, an agency mechanism designed to tax robot companies and distribute AI-generated wealth back to the public. For workers today, the imperative is adaptation. You must stop competing with machines on rote memorization, coding, and repetitive data synthesis. You need a new skill set. The roles that remain will require humans to manage, audit, and provide strategic direction to automated systems. Career survival in the next decade demands shifting your identity from a producer of labor to a director of automated agents. There remains a chilling unknown at the center of this transition. We are building systems that act like biological brains, yet their architecture is an impenetrable black box. We cannot look inside their code to truly understand why they make the decisions they do. High capability and superintelligence do not guarantee obedience. An algorithm can be brilliant at executing tasks while entirely misaligned with human values. The task-by-task takeover of the human economy is already underway, and it is irreversible. The handoff of cognitive labor is reaching its conclusion. We are training the systems that will eventually operate without us.